Una de las primeras necesidades de las personas es protegerse del clima que los rodea. A lo largo de la historia podemos ver que algunos encontraban esa solución en una cueva, otros quizás hacían enramadas con árboles o con lo que se encontraran a su paso. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Ed Sequeira, esto es Magno Media, y hoy estaremos hablando de una de las grandes maravillas del mundo, la construcción de casas. Little Bear Creek es una de las tantas compañías que hoy le dan la respuesta a la necesidad del hombre de tener un techo sobre su cabeza. Pero ¿qué hace de Little Bear Creek una compañía diferente? ¿Cómo se destaca ella por encima de las demás? Escuchémoslo en exclusiva directamente de la voz de su fundador.
So a few years ago, my wife and I were planning to sell our home and build our own custom home. The process of looking for land to build a home on, we realized that it was difficult in this area. And that time, we found a piece of property, 30 acres, decided to purchase the property, take out a portion for ourselves, and then sell off the rest. It's a simple strategy, and it actually worked very well. Aside from dealing with the county officials and state and those things, we really enjoyed the process. So really when we finished up the project, we were already the mindset to look for more land and repeat the process and do it again. So we bought another piece of property, began developing that, and that turned into, before we were all said and done, over 100 home sites on that one location. Once we realized that this was going to eventually become a business, we did the things you normally do, file the papers and start a bank account. And then we realized that we were doing everything ourselves. It was a lot of work. I made a list of the things that I should stop doing and went looking for a person who was the right fit to do the things that were not in my wheelhouse. About 2022, we realized that there were a number of other opportunities that surrounded property development that would complement our business. There were a lot of opportunities. We could have distracted ourselves by chasing too many opportunities, and so we began to think about what are the parts of this plan that would be most beneficial to our core business. What were the ones that would give us the most immediate return and would also be a good fit for our customer base? We began a spin-off business of that, which we called Developer Services, essentially doing the same thing but for people who own their own property rather than it being our property. And then we felt like a very obvious complement to that would be real estate brokerage, doing a realty company. So I went to school, got my real estate license, brought in some partners who also were real estate agents to have folks in our network that had a similar mindset that we did in terms of how we approach our business. So the way we approach our business is we try to look at it from the outside in. We try to look at it as, how do our partners, how do our customers see our business? If we were a customer or a partner, would they want to work with us? Would they want to buy from us? Would they want to interact with us? And if the answer is we're not sure, or the answer is no, we ask why not? What can we change? How can we grow? What do we do to make ourselves more attractive? And so everything we do with regard to our marketing and our strategies and the business models that we produce, as well as even the sub-entities, the sub-companies that we develop, it's around trying to build a synergy that will attract not just any partner, but the right partners, not just any customer, but the best customers. We want to interact with people who have the same goals and values that we do. I would say I'm a driven person. I go and go and go. I feel as though that I'm the kind of person that likes to check things off my to-do list and get all my tasks done in a day. But that's probably not the most important thing. The most important thing in my belief system is making sure that, as a Christian, that I first and foremost honor God in everything that I do. Not just do a lot of things, but do the right things and do them well. So that's my personal life, but we also bring our personal beliefs into our business. We want to make sure that as we conduct ourselves in business, that we are honoring God. We want to make sure that we are seen by people in our industry, both our customers and our partners, as people that are maybe a little different than some of the other businesses they encounter. And then maybe they ask themselves why we conduct ourselves the way we are. We want to make sure that we are an example and a reflection of Christ.
Si quieres conocer más sobre David y su compañía, puedes encontrarlo en todas las redes sociales como Little Bear Creek Properties. Y eso es todo por ahora. Yo soy Ed Sequeira, esto es Magno Media. Nos volveremos a ver.